Viewer discretion is advised.
You are listening to Wine and Crime, the podcast where two friends chug wine, chat true crime, and unleash their worst Minnesotan accents.
Oh, we're gonna have a fun time today.
Y'all, what we have for you today, thanks to our very special fan picker, Meg, is...
Oh, you're Amanda.
Oh yeah, I'm Amanda.
I'm Lucy.
But back to Meg. Is so perfect and so strange. Lucy and I were just talking about the snip, snap of the most recent episodes. Where it's like wiener dog crimes, survivor stories.
The saddest episode I've ever had to record.
Pipelines.
And now...
Goose crimes.
We've been so excited to record this.
We're dying laughing because we've been singing a song to each other. Because we were so excited about this episode. Finally, geese have happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. If you only knew the way I honk about you. Geese come along. The way I honk about you is get me wrong.
If you only flew.
The way a winter a geese flew.
The way I'd migrate to you. So fucking dumb. Meg, I love this.
You guys, this is going to be deeply unserious because clearly we need it and clearly we've been indulging this afternoon.
I need to laugh.
We need to laugh.
I watched that Perfect Neighbor documentary yesterday.
Girl.
I need to laugh because that ripped my soul out of my body.
Yeah,
and lit it on fire.
That's a tough watch, and definitely trigger warning to viewers of color on that new it's a documentary, but it's all police footage, Perfect Neighbor. But like that is pretty required watching for white folks. We have to watch that shit.
Oof.
It's anyway, but this is
episode,
about geese.
Let's stay on track. Speaking of snip, snap. I won't cry today.
Well, I have
am...
already cried today laughing, so I hope for that.
Okay. Tears are allowed, but not sad ones.
Yep. So thank you so much, Meg, who picked this episode in honor of her dog, my silly Goose. And we wanted to confirm the dog is not dead. Goose is very much alive.
The way she worded the first email,
Goose
I
is
responded
fine.
With, "Oh, Meg, I'm so sorry for your loss. Of course we can do Goose Crimes." And she's like, no. And then she sent a picture of Goose the dog, which is on the drive.
Is she so cute?
Yes.
We used to call you Goose when we were kids.
My AIM screen name was Goose 21609.
It sure was. Lucy Goosey. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, Goose is so cute.
Don't look at the other photos. They're too disturbing. We'll get to it.
She has eyebrows.
I know. She's like a little German Shepherd-y thing or something.
Geese are scary as hell. I have a scar on my knee from being chased by a goose when I was like 8. And I fell and got a rock stuck in my knee, and all my cousins laughed at me as I bled down my leg and walked back to my aunt's house crying of a goose attack. If only I had the skills that I have now. Thanks to my segment, which we will get to.
This research inspired me to re-listen to the ornithology episode of Ologies, which is so good.
Is it study of geese in general, like specifically, or is it birds?
No, it's just birds.
Is that the one with the crows, or was that a crowology
that
episode?
is corvid thanatology.
Corvid thanatology. Crowology.
I've listened to that episode annually.
It's so good.
Okay, Goose, not dead.
Not dead. Goose is fine.
The dog Goose is not dead.
Yep.
At least wasn't dead about 6 months ago.
Yeah. Yes. Goose, by the time this is being recorded, is fine and adorable.
Well, we don't know that. I haven't heard from Meg in a few months. We scheduled this a while ago. Meg?
Plausible deniability.
You're doing great, Meg.
Speaking of plausible deniability, Meg also recommended a distillery, an alcohol brand called Republic Restoratives. And this is a distillery out of DC, and they are queer-owned, leftist-owned distillery. So it's really fun that they're like right in the heart of DC, and they're kind of just making all of these like very politically left fuck you alcohols right in DC in the current climate. I think it's super fun and amazing. And one of those alcohols that Meg recommended is the Fascist Tears vodka.
Yes, please.
Which, honestly, the branding is fantastic. It looks phenomenal. It's a really great price at $35 for a bottle. So it's like a high-end, very delicious, like nice, clean tasting vodka, but you're not spending like $80 to get a bottle of it. So you could save it for like a nice cocktail, but also you can let yourself just go ahead and drink it because it's not so bad to replace it.
Oh my God, I love their branding. They have such cute merch.
They have great merch. You can check them out at shop.republicrestoratives.com. And that has their About Us page. So you can learn a little bit about their story and their founders, and then all of the alcohol products that they make and sell. And then they have really fantastic merch, and then like events that they host, and other organizations that they help support, ways that they give back to their community. It's a really cool company, and you love to see it. So a little bit more about Fascist Tears. When they posted this, they said, "This April Fool's Day, we said we were releasing a new product called Fascist Tears Vodka as a hilarious joke. Well, so many of you wrote in saying you'd love if we turned that joke into reality. So we did," which is like, this is how any wine and crime merch has ever been born. So we love this strategy.
They also have a whole line of Fascist Tears like merch items, including a pet bowl.
Oh, I love that. Fascist Tears vodka is the same corn-based spirit that you love in our award-winning Civic vodka. So you can count on a smooth sip with a clean, crisp finish. That's so key for vodka, because I do really love a vodka martini. But if it's not like good, smooth, clean vodka, it's like you're trying to
like
drink
chemical.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to drink rubbing alcohol, and it's not good. But this would make like a great martini vodka. The best part, a portion of each bottle sold is going directly to vote.org, because all jokes aside, it's pretty clear that the future of the country is on the line. So this is 100% North American grown Eastern sweet corn. They also work really hard to source all of their ingredients as locally as humanly possible. So they're supporting farmers in and around, like outside of the DC area, which I think is really cool. It's an 80 proof vodka with a 40% ABV. So like a very classic. And yeah, it has a really high rating. It has 4.9 out of 5 stars and 124 reviews. So people obviously love the branding, but people really do love the like the clean quality of this vodka as well. So check them out. I'm still drinking water because your girl has kidney stones, but I have been hitting the herb, and I am not on Earth. So don't you worry.
Well, suffice it to say that Goose Crimes, it'll pull through.
Yes, we
will be having maybe more fun than you are.
We had to hit the Benjamins for Goose Crimes. Come on. Like,
come on.
Grow up. Grow up. Get a life. Get a job.
Get a job. Smoke some weed.
Don't get a job. Stay home. Smoke weed. Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, unless, of course, you are an Uncorked member. And now is such a great time to join. We have some really fun things coming down the pipeline, some really fun promotions going right now for the holidays. So check out Uncorked. It is a really fun community, and you get so many extra little bonuses every month. So come join us.
So many.
All right, we'll be right back. As the air turns crisp and the holidays draw near, comfort becomes the best gift of all. Quince delivers layers that last, like sweaters, outerwear, and everyday essentials that feel luxurious, look timeless, and make holiday dressing and gifting effortless.
Quince has it all. $50 Mongolian cashmere sweaters made for everyday wear. They've got denim that never goes out of style, silk tops and skirts that add polish, and down outerwear built to take on the season. They're wool coats. Give me a break. Quince is the one-stop shop for any sort of holiday gifting because every single one of their items is just made really well and makes you look real put together. This is perfect for gifting or upgrading your own wardrobe. Honestly, Quince Italian wool coats are indeed at the very tippy top of my list. The cuts feel designer and the quality rivals high-end brands, but without that high-end markup. By working directly with ethical, top-tier factories, Quince skips the middlemen and offers prices 50% less than similar brands. I've bragged about it before. I'll brag about it again. I have upgraded my bedding with Quince bedding. Unbelievably affordable. Like the price point that their bedding is at is truly shocking. And these pieces are so soft. I absolutely love crawling into my bed at night with my Quince quilt. I'm just so cozy.
So step into the holiday season with layers made to feel good, look polished, and last from Quince. Perfect for gifting or keeping for yourself. Go to quince.com/wine for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/wine to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/wine. Lucy!
Yes.
What do you have for me today in a show about geese?
What I have for you. All right. Let's start by wetting our beaks with some cool stuff about geese.
Goose facts.
Hashtag goose facts.
Let's
First of
fucking
all,
go.
domestic geese. So like
Terrifying.
the white geese on a farm.
Oh, no, those are cute.
Yeah, they are bred to be much bigger than wild geese.
Okay.
They also don't migrate and they can't really fly because they're big. They were bred to be big, like
this. Are they like the same as swans? We're gonna get to that, right?
they're
Swans
not
have
the same
black
as
beaks,
swans.
not the orange beaks like those white geese have.
I mean, they have really long necks. They're built totally differently.
Oh, okay.
Ducks and geese and swans are
Like 3 different bird species.
totally different.
Huh. Okay. Well, I knew
Was
ducks
that
and
news
geese.
to you?
I thought that swans were like a type of goose.
No.
Like not every square is a rectangle, or not every rectangle is a square, but every square is a rectangle situation.
Well,
That's what I
no,
thought, but I'm
because
wrong.
one of my facts is that geese are the biggest waterfowl besides swans.
Oh, okay.
Even though
so
they
they're the
spend most of their
second
time
biggest waterfowl.
on the land. Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't,
Spend time on the land.
according to my segment, and we'll
Oh.
get to it.
Well, you should be mindful of where their nests are, especially if there's eggs in it,
Mhm.
or if it's like hatchling season.
Mhm.
On average, a wild goose lives 10 to 15 years, but they can be over 20, 25 years old. They can last. Especially Canada geese, they tend to live a little bit longer. So like
Those
the
are like
upper
the-
end of their lifespan will be like 25 years.
Those are like the only geese I ever see up here, unless I'm at like someone's fancy pond, and then maybe you'll see one of the white geese with an orange beak.
Well, in different climates,
Yeah.
there are different kinds of geese.
Mm-hmm.
So like the gray geese,
Mm-hmm.
or like maybe over on the East Coast more, they're kind of like mottled brown and white, sort of.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Domestic geese live on average between 5 and 10 years. So some things that affect the lifespan of geese are predation, hunting pressure, disease, poor nutrition, and environmental stressors.
I thought you were going
because
to
they're
say,
very sensitive.
when you were saying poor nutrition, I thought you were going to say porn. I was like, these geese are cranking so hard to porn that they're just dying. That's like a leading
Choking the
cause of
chicken.
geese. Damn.
choking the goose.
Choke the goose.
Yeah.
Don't.
Honking that goose.
Don't honk. Don't honk that goose.
Porn nutrition.
Poor nutrition.
I'm addicted to porn nutrition.
Same. Same.
But we're drinking water.
We are. Mine has lemon in it to help break up calcium deposits in my kidneys. What the fuck,
Such
you
a
guys?
mess.
Oh yeah, I also have an
Mine
ulcer.
has lemon in it. A hernia.
All right,
not
a
an
hernia.
ulcer.
Sorry. What the fuck is the difference?
Don't church it up. I think a hernia is way worse than an ulcer. It's a protrusion of an intestine.
Shh. It's gonna be fine, guys. I'm fine. You better join Uncorked now while I'm alive to do it. Seriously, the clock is fucking ticking, you guys.
She needs her health insurance.
Please, Jesus Lord. We got 5 years max.
Get that bonus content while you can.
Get it now.
wineandcrimepodcast.com/uncorked. So the word goose is actually the term for female geese.
Okay.
And the term for males is ganders.
Okay. Gander Mountain is a store only for male geese.
Yes. Gander Mountain is a misogynist.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I never really realized that goose. I mean, I guess they're all geese, but the male goose is called a gander and the female goose is just called a goose.
Feminized. Yeah. Okay.
A group of geese on the land or in the water are called a gaggle, whereas when they are in the air, they're called a skein.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Different word.
Yeah.
When in flight. Okay, I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole about their eyesight.
Oh, God. You don't say.
Geese have incredible eyesight.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They can see about 3 times further than humans.
Damn.
They can just see better. They can see in the dark.
Wow.
And they also see in a wider range of colors because they have an extra set of cones in their eyes.
What?
Which make them able to see colors that are closer to like the ultraviolet spectrum.
So geese can see colors that we literally can't see with the naked eye.
Yeah. So
Holy
the example that I read about, because they have to poke around because they're eating like, vegetation,
garbage,
marshy stuff, bugs, berries,
shit,
grass. But they're foraging around for it,
Mm-hmm.
So in particular, the color green, they can see like a trillion different colors of green, and that helps them identify food.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
This is approved green that you can eat. This is not approved green. Do not eat this green.
Yeah, kind of.
That's so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. And then something about how like goslings won't eat certain kinds of foods when they're young.
Because they can't see it yet?
I don't know if it has to do with their eyesight or like, I don't know. There's something about like their diet changes as they get older.
Interesting.
Oh my God. Okay. So the ultraviolet stuff, it's not just, so it's finding food, the green, it's detecting predators.
Uh-huh.
And it's also identifying their healthiest offspring.
What?
They can like tell but from the colors of their children who's healthiest.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. So experts say that species that dwell in expansive landscapes, such as the Great Plains,
Sure.
The forests of Canada,
Uh-huh.
often have a specialized visual adaptation where nerve cells are distributed in a horizontal band across the retina.
Okay.
So like goats.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's their actual pupil that's horizontal like that.
Right.
But it's the same thing. It's because
Similar concept.
It's because they graze and they're always looking out at the horizon like
While they're eating.
Yes.
Yeah, it basically allows them to see like up, down, and periphery all at the same time
Yeah, so
with better accuracy than we have the eye structure for.
so goose eyes don't have that creepy goat
Yeah.
eye band. That they don't look the same. But the way that they are, that these nerve cells are distributed across their retina, this allows them to see clearly over a wide angular range.
Wow.
And apparently the Canada goose has a particular visual adaptation. Instead of being horizontally oriented, I don't fully understand what this means. Someone out there does. Instead of being horizontally oriented, the goose's visual streak is inclined at an angle to the horizon. So I think that means instead of this, it's like this.
Oh.
And so that means, and then also their team analyzed the distribution of the light-sensitive cone cells to determine whether specific regions of the bird's retina are specialized for viewing different and specific regions of the visual field. So that's what they were trying to find out, because they were like, Canada geese's eyes are very unique.
Yeah.
And they're really specialized. So they get a bunch of goose eyeballs and they're studying it. Plotting the distributions of the cones across the retina, the scientists found that the photoreceptors were most densely packed where they coincided with the inclined visual streak, and they suspect that the distribution allows the geese to simultaneously see the sky and the ground very clearly. In addition, the team calculated the visual contrasts between sections of the bird's plumage, and they found that the patches that are the most conspicuous to the birds, so the areas of their other birds that have like the most obvious markings that will maybe indicate it's a specific individual. It's like their own unique patterns.
Oh, like a fingerprint.
Yeah, or just like,
An outfit.
you have blue hair, I have brown hair. You know, they're different. At some point, their feathers are different. So their eyes like pick up, and their special ultraviolet vision, they'll pick up on each unique bird.
That's so weird.
Yeah,
How cool.
That's what they think. And that also happens to be the regions that the birds can see while they're flying in their Vs when they're in a skein.
Damn.
But they do have bad depth perception because each eye operates independently because they're on either side of their heads.
Okay.
And this is called monocular vision. We have binocular vision because our eyes are close together and on the same side of our head. But they operate completely independently, but that gives them like a 360 degree
view between the two eyes. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yes.
Can you imagine? I mean, if I want to get in like a Goose-Vision simulator, I'd probably freak out fucking immediately, but I want to do it bad. I wonder if that exists. I
don't know how you would. You can't have goose vision because you don't have goose eyes. At some point, they still have to go through your eyeballs.
I guess, but there's got to be a simulation that can recreate it at least a little bit to give you like a taste of what it would be like. Like being in the Vegas sphere on mushrooms. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I could not. I don't think I could be in there completely sober. It looks so disorienting.
Yeah, it really does.
Oh my God.
It does freak me out. We've stayed in our hotel for my bachelorette party overlooked the sphere, and when they had projections on it, it was like really weird to see out the window.
Yeah, but I've seen video of people being like kind of up high in the up high seats, and it's just no.
Yeah,
I feel sick just thinking about
the vertigo.
Yeah,
no thanks.
Getting up to go to the bathroom.
No. Wear your diaper. I'm not walking. These are stairs I'm only taking once.
That'd be like you when you were really high in Pepin and you were walking down the stairs of that little antique store.
Yes.
And I overheard you talking to yourself.
Wait, left, right. Every stair was painted a different color. Are you trying to kill me?
It was so dumb.
That was nuts. That was dangerous.
And then I knocked over that whole display and we had to leave.
She didn't break anything. I checked.
Nothing broke. It was just really loud.
So loud.
So back to goose eyes.
Oh, right. Fuck.
They can also sleep half their brains at a time.
Luck.
And that also means sleeping that one eye. They Lucille Bluth. So one eye and that half of the brain is awake and alert, watched out for predators, and the other one is sleeping and dreaming.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Geese are amazing.
I know, it's so weird.
I still am scared of them and hate them a little bit, but they're amazing. I respect them now.
Their vision.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. They also have very good memories. So they know where they've been before.
I was going to ask that because it's so interesting that like they have the capacity to recognize unique markers on each other. But I was like, I wonder if that means they also like remember unique birds.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. Yeah.
They mate for life.
Wow. I didn't know that.
They have very, very strong social bonds.
Wow.
So
that's
they definitely
really
know.
sad because I've seen like a goose get hit by a car. It's like, that goose might have had a wife, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Or a husband.
The love of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. That was very binary thinking of me. But you know what I mean. A spouse.
Well, we'll get to the gay geese because that is its own actual...
What do you mean? It doesn't exist in nature. What the queers do don't exist in nature.
Sure does. Have you been
and
outside
washing your ass
before?
is gay.
And how many wives have you had?
Girl, wash your ass.
Girl, wash it.
King, wash your ass.
I saw another video of a girl going up to, it was at like a young Republican. It seemed to be some sort of young Republican something or other because a bunch of people were wearing Trump shit.
Okay.
But she kept going up to like two guys standing near each other and she's, you guys should kiss. And they'd get like really flustered.
Yeah.
She did it like 24 times.
Incredible.
Hey.
You guys should kiss.
You three should kiss.
Cute.
They get so uncomfortable. All right. And I also saw, I wasn't able to prove this with the actual source besides a comment on a Reddit thread, but somebody said that in particular, the geese, meaning the female geese, will return to roost where they grew up.
What?
And the gander will just go wherever his mate goes.
Oh.
The females have a stronger tie to where they grew up.
Oh my God. I want to have my babies back at my hometown.
Isn't that so sweet?
I'm gonna die. This is so
and
cute.
And the dudes are like, yeah, babe, whatever.
I'll follow you
want.
to the ends of the
I'll
earth.
follow you to the ends of the earth.
Oh no.
I know, I have chills.
No. Oh my God.
I
I love a matriarchal goose society. Let's fucking go.
And the ganders are very protective.
Okay.
Okay, but before we get to that, so geese fly in a V shape because it reduces wind resistance and therefore energy expenditure.
That I knew from the acclaimed film Fly Away Home.
Fly away home. Mm-hmm.
Oh
my God.
I need to find that movie. That movie.
More goosebumps.
That movie and Andre the Seal.
Oh, stop.
Two movies that formulated my childhood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like Homeward Bound who, bitch? Show me fucking Fly Away Home.
I saw both of those in the theaters.
Oh, yeah.
Andre and Fly Away. I saw Fly Away Home with my dad.
Stop.
He wanted to take me to. He wanted to see it.
Well, duh.
So he took me to Fly Away Home.
That is so fucking cute.
I know. It's such a good movie.
I cannot.
So one stat that I found said that flying in that V formation results in about 71% greater flying range. So it's very effective.
Yeah, they can really, really go far.
So each bird is flying slightly above the one in front of them, I believe, for some sort of aerodynamic reason, like the, what's it called? The pull, the draft.
The drag, yeah. Drag.
Whatever.
Etc. Whatever. A chemistry occurs. A physics occurs.
And then there is no one set bird that's in front. They take turns so that when they get tired, they just drop back to the back of the V.
Wow.
And then the next one's up. And then they drop back and the next one's up.
That's so cool. It's not a hierarchy. It's just like an equitable rotation. You just tap. It's a relay. You just tap out and then you enjoy the draft or the drift, whatever, in the back. You don't have to push as hard when you're in the back. Damn. Genius. Community care.
Community care. So this maximizes the length of time that they can fly before they have to rest because, again, predators, migration, whatever, storms.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also a way of like visual organization within the group. So they know who's where. I think so. And then like if there's a lost goose, maybe they join a V and maybe they have to. I think there is more reason in terms of like animal behavior science.
Well, yeah, it's probably
besides just the aerodynamics.
And if they have like pretty set formations with like similar numbers across the board within their flock or whatever, their gander, their skein, their gander, that they can recognize more quickly if a goose is missing or has fallen away from the skein. Because it's like, oh, the formation's out of whack. Like the pattern isn't right. The numbers aren't there. We must be down somebody. We're supposed to have 25 or whatever.
Yeah. Or if you get lost, you can identify your skein.
Yep. Wow. Maybe. And make your way back into formation.
Yeah. I mean, they have such good eyesight and they can recognize. I mean, there's no reason to think that they wouldn't recognize the individuals in any given skein.
I can't handle this. It's too crazy.
It's crazy. Okay. Their bills are really sensitive with many touch receptors similar to those in our fingertips and our palms.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they really can feel.
There's a lot of sensory intake through the beak.
Yes.
The bill. Okay. And that's got to be, again, if they're foraging, and that's predominantly what the bill is used for, they have to not only see the difference between food, but like feel the difference between textures and things in the ground. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Because they won't use their wings. They can't use really their feet to like
kick around
to touch stuff.
Do they have a good sense of smell through it? Or is that just kind of incorporated with like the sensory intake of the beak?
I didn't find anything about their sense of smell. I don't think I was really fixated on the eyesight.
Hey, that's so fair. No worries.
They are very, very loyal to their mates and their families and their flocks or their gaggles. So, like I said, they're very social animals. And when they're born, they can imprint onto people or objects the way that like ducks do.
The way that Jacob in Twilight did. Ugh. To Renesmee.
I hate that. I hate it so much. And the fact that it's real.
Okay.
I thought it was a joke.
Last night, again, definitely encouraged by herbal remedies, I had this brilliant idea of what if we did a Twilight Crimes live show in Seattle and then did a Gals Go weekend and get content up in Forks, Washington, and put out a YouTube episode of the Gals Go Twilight. And we think we're going to do it. So
I think it needs to happen summer 2026. Because then we can go to a Portland Pickles game.
Yeah. Tell us in the comments if you would be into that. And that will fuel us to plan it for next year.
That would be really fun.
I need it for obvious reasons, but I am also a logical business owner. And without the full support of the team,
I wouldn't want to take a huge risk.
Decisions. No. But I don't think
I'm into it. I'm into it. But it's the feedback. Let's hear it.
Hype me up.
God.
To make this happen.
Okay. Okay. So, and I also said they mate for life. They also mourn when they lose an egg or a gosling or a partner. It has been determined by previous studies that the heart rate of geese increases when they see their companion or family members in conflict with another goose.
Oh my God.
So they get like they're like
anxious and protective, ready to
don't fuck with my friend.
Oh, that's my wife.
Keep my wife's name.
No. No.
But that's it.
Yeah.
That's why they puff up.
Yeah. Protect the nest.
I do that to my Latin friend Ben sometimes.
You buck at him.
Yeah.
Normalize bucking at Ben. I've sent you those videos of that amazing creator that's like normalized bucking in really inappropriate situations. I love her. And she's so good at bucking. I know we've talked about this on the show.
Can I get that with oat milk?
Buck. Oh my God, happy birthday. Buck.
Your baby's beautiful.
Buck the baby. Cuckoo gaga.
Oh my God. And another
Don't
friend
buck
who
a
I
baby,
won't
they get
name says, if you see a baby, like your friend's baby, and it's like not very cute or it like looks kind of fucking crazy, he just says, he looks so alert.
Oh my God, that's a good one, actually. Oh my God, he's so alert.
His eyes are just out.
Looking in different directions because newborn babies their eyes are crazy. They don't know what the fuck they're looking at.
I'm not going to name who, but I saw a photo of somebody that I am connected to who just had a baby. The baby looks exactly like Corey's lawyer.
No. No.
I'll send it to you right now.
What? Just an adult man baby.
I will find photos of both of them.
Great.
All right, I can't do this now, but I'll do a side-by-side for you. Okay. It's eerie. And I'm not suggesting that Corey's lawyer is the father of that baby. No. The baby looks like just a 55-year-old corporate man.
This 55-year-old man. Oh my God. I do love an old man baby though. They're so funny. I love them.
Okay, then I have two to send you.
Bring it. Wait, right. What are we talking about? Geese. Right.
Geese being aggressive. For the most part, geese are used to humans, so they're not afraid of us. And ganders are the ones who like patrol the area. They guard the nest.
All right, gander is a male goose. Gaggle is a group of geese on land.
Yes.
I would got
and
that
a skein is in the sky.
In the sky.
Mm-hmm. So if the goose is on the nest, on the eggs, the gander is going to be walking around bucking.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away
Yep.
from my family. So can they bite you? Because I think people,
Yep.
they're scary.
Yeah.
And they're really big. And then they flap their wings. Oh, I have a picture on the drive of a really pissed off goose.
No.
Also, nightmare fuel. And this is from IFL Science. I am assuming that's I Fucking Love Science.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the photos.
Ew, does its tongue have teeth? What the fuck? Goose tongues have a barbed, and their beaks also have teeth. No.
Yeah.
No.
Go to the screenshot because I Googled goose teeth and all the photos are so repulsive of the suggested Google search.
Oh, it's
so I have
sick.
a screen grab of my search.
It's sick. Ew.
I think that one is not real. That has fangs. But,
yeah, the fang one is for sure not real.
But look at, and when they open their mouth, their tongue just goes straight out.
That's sick. Absolutely the fuck not. Can we just talk about their eyes instead? Because that was cool. I'm back to full geese hater. I don't care that you mate for life. I don't care that you mourn your dead. This is not cool.
It's not cool.
That's the worst thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. I'm exiting out of here.
Well, don't Google turtle mouth then, because there are a lot of animals that have teeth like all the way down their throats to keep things from crawling back out.
Absolutely the fuck not. Nope. you need to shut up. I cannot do this.
Oh
Are
my
you
God.
fucking down their throat?
Yeah. Here, I'm going to Google
No.
turtle mouth.
No.
Ugh. Oh my God, it's so gross. It's exactly what you picture. Oh no. No. I can't handle that. No. No.
Wait.
I got to move on. I can't.
Wait.
I found a new thing that makes me That's so gross.
Way.
Did you? It's exactly what you. It's so bad.
Oh.
Can you imagine being eaten by a turtle? Oh. I'm so sorry for every cricket. Okay, so.
Wait, you mean this cricket?
I thought you were gonna put up that picture of Jiminy again.
He's so cute. We love
So
him.
cute. Okay. So yeah, I mean they can bite you because look at them, but they're technically not teeth.
I don't care what they technically are because they're fucking fangs and they're awful. And I'm starting a metal band called Goose Mouth or Goose Fang.
Goose Fang. I like Goose Fang.
Goose Fang is pretty sick.
Yeah. Okay. So Vanessa Amaral-Rogers of the RSPB didn't look up what that was.
That's fine.
Says, quote, the goose teeth are regular teeth are made from enamel, and these spiky looking structures are made from cartilage, and they're known as tomia, or if it's one, it's tomium. So geese eat all kinds of tough food. Having tomia on their beak and tongue helps them to rip and pull roots, stems, grasses, and aquatic plants from the ground. The teeth
and flesh from bone
on their tongue also help clamp down on small mammals and insects.
No. So would they eat like mice and stuff?
Yeah. Shrews.
Wow.
I guess.
It would suck to be a shrew. You get eaten by a goose?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Fuck.
Oh, that's brutal.
Okay. As I said, geese are also gay as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Experts estimate that about 20% of gray lag geese, which are, shocker, gray
geese, yeah.
But also there's a picture on the drive of two of them flying, and they do look very gay. It's the first one. It's little gay geese.
They're gorgeous.
They're beautiful. Look at the way they're just fly with like a little bit of flair.
Yep. No, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous.
They're perfect.
That's a beautiful goose. That reminds me of like the UK. If I saw a goose like that, I'd be like, am I in England? Because literally all we have in Minnesota are these fucking horrifying Canada geese.
So they think that about 20% of gray lag geese are in homosexual relationships.
Love that.
And as many as 30% of Canada geese are gay, but we just don't notice because the males and the females look the same.
Oh,
so visually, it's really hard to tell
at a glance
the gay ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said as many as high as 30%.
Wow.
And so then there was a 2016 Nautilus article that was exploring like why, because, you know, in terms of reproduction and, you know, growing the species, homosexual relationships aren't logical in that way, in an evolutionary way. So this really interesting article, it's considering different reasons why so many geese are gay. And one of the reasons was that like pairs of males got like a higher social status automatically because they were a pair. And something about like the fact that they didn't have any offspring allowed them
more freedom
it made it sound like they were just cooler. They were just like a piece of the flock that didn't have kids, that were kind of free
Dual
to move
income,
around.
no kids. They are
were
living their
fun
best
uncles.
lives. They travel. They'll babysit from time
Fun
to time.
uncles.
Yeah. They have the good nest. They have the really high up, like big
they have all the resources.
Open concept nest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
With a wet bar.
They have lakefront high-rise goose nest money.
They have a guest room.
Yeah. For what other god kids drop by.
God goslings.
They're god gauze.
God gauze. Oh. So yeah, I forgot what it said specifically, but it was essentially like pairs of males alone are kind of cool. Mm-hmm. And then it goes on to say, or as homosexuality seems to occur more frequently in species where parenting duties are concentrated in one sex, because it's usually the female goose that's sitting on the egg. She laid the eggs, she sits on the eggs, the gander's protecting. Mm-hmm. They have very different duties.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe homosexuality arises when one sex has more free time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm bored. I want to get railed.
Yeah, by a dumbass or a loving partner of the same sex. A harmless indulgence, then, which might also explain why homosexuality in gray lag geese seems to correlate with sex ratios. If there's more males than females, then some of those males will turn to each other for companionship. And for a species in which social status is paramount, with unpaired individuals bullied and relegated to low-grade foraging grounds.
Whoa.
They're not
the
nice
hierarchy of coupling.
They're not nice to the singles.
Wow. Bitches.
Being in a same-sex couple beats being alone.
Wow.
Homosexuality would thus be a byproduct of sociality and competition. It could also be influenced by what different sexes have evolved to consider most important in a mate.
Right.
So for some, the quality of a relationship might overshadow the particulars of like sex and procreation.
Right. I don't need you to give me a baby. I just need you to be my person.
They're just, yeah.
It's like, I'm just going to marry my best friend. You're my goose.
They're in love.
Oh my God.
And they have evolved to not care that they can't have offspring together.
Yeah, love is love.
At a rate of 20 or 30%, like in a whole species, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really fucking cool.
But I also love the fun gay uncle theory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is some background about geese. And our fan picker, Meg, sent me a story that she and I both agree deserves some coverage.
Okay.
Plus, I think we could probably draw some psych insight from it.
Goose psych?
Or human psych about geese.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Mount Holyoke College is a private women's liberal arts college in Massachusetts, if you've ever heard of it. While their official mascot is Paws the Lion.
Pause for applause for Paws the Lion.
Mm-hmm. There's another beloved creature on campus, Jorge the Goose.
Oh, Lord.
But I will let Tegan Webb, class of 2018, tell us more from their 2018 article in the Mount Holyoke News. Article titled, I didn't write that very well. The title is Unpacking Jorge, the Goose, the Myth, the Legend.
Oh my God, okay.
For anyone who spends time at either of Mount Holyoke's lakes, Jorge the Goose is a constant honking presence. Despite his pervasiveness and presence in our community, little is known about him. Jorge is a female pilgrim goose, a domestic breed in the United States.
Okay.
It is acknowledged so many times that Jorge is a female.
Is a gal.
But it uses he, him pronouns just across the board.
Geese don't care about their gender, so why should we?
No. Geese can be trans. Geese can be anything they want to be.
Geese can do whatever the fuck they want, and they do.
And they do. The pilgrim goose was first bred in Iowa by a guy named Oscar Grow.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
He grew a goose.
Apparently.
And then named it for its pilgrimage to Missouri, where he and his wife were relocated by the Great Depression,
Okay.
according to American Livestock Breeds Conservancy News. So he bred a new goose. They moved to Missouri with the goose. They named it the Pilgrim Goose.
Okay.
It was not until 1939 that the breed was accepted by the American Poultry Association's Standard of Perfection, the fundamental text on all poultry paragons.
Wow.
Jorge is also a member of the Livestock Conservancy and protected under Massachusetts law as wild waterfowl. And this is because pilgrim geese are a heritage breed and their history and genetics are being documented.
Okay.
So there aren't very many of them.
And you can't hunt them. They're like protected.
Cannot hunt them.
Okay.
Probably can't really move them or fuck with them, really. Determining heritage breeds is a quote, art, which increases the value and motivation to reproduce the species, according to the Livestock Conservancy. Pilgrim geese are the only standardized geese which are auto-sexing, meaning that the sexes are different colors.
Oh. Yeah.
So most geese
The males are
look
gray
the males
or
look the same.
yeah.
Most geese, they look the same.
Mm-hmm.
So the male version of the pilgrim goose, the gander, they have gray plumage while the females are all white.
Okay.
They can be about 14 pounds when they aren't being fed bagels by first-year students.
Don't feed the geese. We'll get to it.
They are also known for being docile, according to the website pilgrimgeese.co.uk, although anybody who has ever eaten near Lower Lake will tell you Jorge is not.
Anything but docile.
Okay, I don't know who this must make sense in the context of 2018 at Mount Holyoke College. It says Sonia Stevens' chief of staff, Kathleen Pertzborn, is deeply invested in our living, screaming piece of campus history.
Living, screaming piece. Oh, no.
Jorge's a honker.
Oh.
And Jorge also had a Twitter called, I think he was at honk honk Jorge. Though she doesn't know where he came from, she has heard many speculate that he looks like a lot of geese from McRae's or Maple Farms, two local goose hubs. According to Pertzborn, Mount Holyoke didn't purchase him or provide food, housing, or handlers, which makes his consistent presence even more mystifying. LITS, which is their Library Information and Technology something or other, one of their schools, claimed in February 2018 Alumni Quarterly that his first sighting was in 1993, which would make him 27 years old.
Holy shit.
In 2018.
Wow.
That is extraordinarily old for a domestic goose, which is probably why students so often conspire that he is periodically replaced. Pertzborn says, quote, I don't know what will happen if Jorge leaves or when he dies. I choose to say when he dies, although we have no proof that he isn't immortal.
Yeah.
He may well be. Although the mystery of Jorge is far from solved, Jorge is still an integral member of this community and the student body. According to Emily Graham, class of 2019, he is, quote, simultaneously a staple of campus and a creature we all fear.
This is so weird. Someone knows something about where this damn goose came from, but it's like they're all keeping the secret to maintain the Jorge mystery.
Well, he also has a quote crew of ducks.
Oh.
There's a bunch of mallards that he
Hangs with
his posse. And he also co-parents the babies, a pair of mated Canadian geese who visit once a year to lay eggs.
Fun Uncle Auntie Jorge.
Yeah. Auntie
Jorge. I love her.
Yeah.
Because remember, she's a girl.
Yeah, but I think the pronouns are he, him.
I know. But we talked about that. Yeah.
Well, a fun relative, either way. His community includes far more than just waterfowl. According to Pertzborn, one of his friends from the South Hadley community, so just that's the name of the town, even called to share concerns about an eye infection. So someone called the school and was like, I think Jorge has an eye infection.
Oh.
And everyone kept a close eye on him through his recovery.
Oh my God.
He's also a reported menace for brides taking photos near Lower Lake.
Oh my God. No.
She says, quote, I think he takes offense at the largest white goose he's ever seen trying to pose for pictures near his territory.
Mm-hmm. Get out of here. My culture is not your costume. Which we should all adhere to in humans. But.
I saw a TikTok of somebody responding to the Kim Kardashian Skims bush.
The merkin that they're selling.
She's like, our culture is not your costume. You can't just take it off at
bush.
the end of the day.
I love somebody augmented one either with Photoshop or whatever, but to put like the little Furby face in the middle of the bush.
Yeah.
It's so good. The fuck, you guys? What is happening? Don't give them your money.
No. Okay, so that Litz school, the school on campus, like incorporated Jorge into their flag, like their mascot.
Cute.
There's a picture of that on it. He's holding a little flag that just says Litz on it.
He's so cute. I love his bow tie.
I know. So yeah, he's at Hong Kong Jorge on Twitter. And then, on a rainy December afternoon in 2024, Jorge was discovered lying motionless in the grass outside the dining commons entrance. At about 4:42 p.m., an employee arrived on the scene to remove his body, which was wrapped in a blue plastic bag and placed into a cardboard box before being carried away.
Oh.
Word traveled quickly among students that something had happened to Jorge, and a small group of onlookers had amassed as he was taken away.
Oh, poor
people
guy.
were like texting, like, something happened to Jorge, and people. Oh, I have goosebumps again.
So
goosebumps.
sad. Goosebumps.
Okay, this is from another of the Mount Holyoke News articles by Tara Monastes, class of 2025. Every time they mention anyone at the school, they have their class right after it. I think it's the sweetest thing. It appears that Jorge crashed into the large windows near the dining commons entrance mid-flight, causing a fatal injury.
Oh.
A Mount Holyoke News staff member familiar with the situation said that Jorge struck the window while flying with a group of other geese near the building.
Oh.
He was joining up with some buddies and they were just going on a fly.
Yeah.
And he hit a building that he lived right outside for years.
Sad.
Jorge appears to be the only goose harmed in the incident. So there were witnesses. Josephine Singleton, class of 26, says, quote, we were in Wilder Hall, so we ran down the stairs right there. They arrived quickly on the scene after being informed via text by a friend about Jorge's apparent death. She said, quote, Jorge was just lying in front of the window, and you can kind of see a little spot on one of the top windows there where he hit it.
No!
Tess Martin, class of 26, said, it was really sad.
Oh.
I hate it when you can see where the bird hit.
Yeah, the chip.
Oh.
Oh. Macabre chip in the glass.
Jorge, the college's beloved goose resident, had been a staple of the Mount Holyoke community for years. Featured on stickers, pins, and other such decorations, Jorge is the unofficial mascot of, the Library Information and Technology Services, LITS.
Cute.
Often seen grazing around campus and swimming in the college's lower lake, the goose was known for his brash honk and photogenic feathers. He really was beautiful. I have pictures of him. If you can ignore the goose mouth, cute little pink eyes.
He's really
unless
cute.
That was his eye infection. Who knows? What Jorge's loss will mean for the college community is yet to be seen, but the goose's unfortunate demise is a definite blow to the species' continued survival. And then the vice president for finance and administration and treasurer, Carl M. Reese, sent out like a whole mass memo
about Jorge.
Confirming that Jorge the Goose had died after colliding with the window. Saying, quote, Jorge was a cherished campus icon symbolizing the remarkable natural ecosystem of our campus. We will share additional information as available and useful to the community. In the meantime, I encourage everyone on campus to take a moment to reflect on the beauty and wildlife that make our environment so special.
Oh.
And then I think they also sent out like counseling resources, or like we have made counseling available.
That's so sweet.
I know. And then Reddit user Glace Cakes posted a photo of the Jorge's memorial.
There is a bagel.
There's a bagel. There are so many snacks.
Mm-hmm.
There's like chocolate. There's a picture. There's like a painting of Jorge.
I love him. That painting is gorgeous.
Bottle of rum.
Mm-hmm. An empty bottle of Captain Morgan. Let's be very real.
I mean,
there's barely a sip in there. Yeah.
And then like, if you zoom in, somebody left their like appointment reminder card. And then someone commented, people were just leaving like whatever they had in their bags.
Yeah.
I guess. Somebody in the comments said, did Ethan make his appointment? Does anyone know?
Amazing.
By the way, last thing I'm going to say, and in the spirit of Jorge the trans goose, in the fall of 2014, so back when Jorge was alive and well, Mount Holyoke officially put into writing one of the most inclusive admission policies for transgender students at that time, because this was a historically women's college.
Right.
And before they did that, trans women weren't exactly barred from applying, but their gender markers on their government documents had to say female. So now their policy allows for self-identification, allowing trans and non-gender conforming students to apply too. So Jorge would be proud.
I believe that is very true. Good work, Jorge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's Jorge, and a lot about geese.
A lot about geese. All right, let's take another quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, or for you to run and join Uncorked so you can skip these ads entirely and then get to my segment.
I'm so ready.
The thing about the holidays that's always the most challenging for me is all the travel. And I really like to be very comfortable when I'm traveling. You're getting up early, you're getting on those flights, you're getting picked up from the airport, you're squeezing onto mom's pull-out couch. It's a whole thing. So if we're already sacrificing a little bit of our comfort around the holidays, why are we doing it for our bras or our shapewear? Are you kidding me? We need to stop doing that. And that is why Honeylove is here to save the holidays.
Yeah, the holiday season is sure kicking off. Amanda and I did a live show the other night, and I was so bereft to realize that my Honeylove shapewear was in the laundry, and I had to use subpar shapewear. Never again. Holiday outfits start with the right foundation. Honeylove's bras and shapewear give you comfort and confidence, whether you're in a shimmery dress at a holiday party or in your cozy sweaters with your fam. Don't spend this season trying to like haul up your shapewear or pull down your bra or like tuck your boobies back in, because it's the end of that with Honeylove. Their new Cloud Embrace bra is the perfect treat-yourself gift. It is a modern wireless t-shirt bra with sturdy, lightly padded foam cups that feel like a cloud against your skin. I will vouch for literally any Honeylove product. We have fallen asleep in it, you forget you're wearing it, and your shape looks elegant, perfect. Gift Honeylove to yourself or someone you love, because nothing says holiday spirit like support, comfort, and confidence. You could also use their undie bundles that make the perfect stocking stuffer. Who doesn't need new undies for the holidays? This is great for travel days too. They offer wireless support that feels light as a cloud but still holds everything in place, perfect for those long holiday flights or road trips. We know that. Honeylove shapewear features targeted compression that enhances your curves, doesn't squish them down. This is dance floor approved for New Year's Eve. And also going to the bathroom is made much easier. They've got a little panty area opening, just makes those trips to the bathroom even easier. You're not going to be waiting in line. You don't have to do a whole costume change. Honeylove is an independent female-founded brand. All Honeylove products are intelligently designed by people who actually wear them, including founder Betsy, who is highly involved in the development of each product. They have that little personal touch. Honey Love's bras are supportive and wire-free thanks to bonding technology that lifts without underwire. You can leave the wire behind.
So treat yourself or someone you love to Honey Love this holiday season. And right now you can save 20% at honeylove.com/wine. Just use our exclusive link, honeylove.com/wine, to grab your discount. And after you order, they'll ask where you heard about Honey Love. So please support our show and let them know we sent you. Celebrate the season feeling confident and comfortable with Honey Love. Are you ready for my case?
Yes.
Do not follow along in the notes because they won't be there. Because I have put together a presentation for you today. So yeah, I have something a little different because in my search to find a good goose-related crime, I searched crimes caused by geese.
Naturally.
I wasn't really finding anything that was catching my eye. And I scrolled and I scrolled. And I found this government issued document out of Ohio in like the 80s that had me absolutely enthralled. And for my segment today, I'm going to walk you through it pretty much page by page. There are some that I skip because they're just boring. But now I know this is in an audio format mostly, and this will be fun to listen to, I promise. But I highly encourage you to check out the YouTube video because the photos and graphics in this pamphlet are some of the best things I have ever seen. I have a whole theory about the star of many of these photos.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and you know, if you want your video content ad-free, you can also get that over on Uncorked. We've added ad-free video. That plug may be shameless, but whether you watch the free video or like that has ads on it on YouTube or the ad-free video that you get on Uncorked, I just want to encourage you to check out the video of this episode, whatever you do. All right? So without further ado,
I'm so excited.
From Fulton County, Ohio's Division of Wildlife, I present to you Goose Conflict.
Is this what it looks like?
No, this is just my first slide, but we're about to get to what it looks like.
Oh, I love that typeface.
Thank you. Human Goose Conflict. Giant Canada goose history in Ohio. Giant Canada geese were reportedly extirpated from Ohio between the end of the Civil War and the turn of the century. The Ohio Division of Wildlife initiated a giant Canada goose restoration program with 10 pairs each on 3 state-owned wetland areas in 1956. Goose population surveys were conducted annually on 3 goose management areas since the start of the program. However, the first statewide survey was not conducted until 1979. At that time, Canada geese were nesting in 49 of Ohio's 88 counties with a state population of 18,000 geese.
They exploded. Recent surveys had found these goose nests in every county with a population estimate of 84,000 geese. Thus, this quickly expanding goose population has caused conflicts with our growing human population. Oh no.
And now we get to the human goose problem. And look at this man being fully dive bomb attacked by a goose. Remember this man.
Oh my God. Okay.
The human goose problem. Canada geese are probably the most adaptable and tolerant of all native waterfowl. If left undisturbed, they will readily establish nesting territories on any suitable pond, be it located on a farm, backyard, golf course, apartment or condominium complex, or city park. Herein lies one of the major problems. Most people will readily welcome the first pair of geese on their pond, but these geese soon wear out their welcome. In just a few years, a pair of geese can easily become 50 to 100 birds that are fouling the area around the pond and surrounding yards, as well as damaging landscaping, gardens, and other vegetation.
Yeah, eating your hostas.
Yup. Next slide. Human goose conflict continued. So we can skim a lot of this, but it basically talks about how the goose problem kept getting worse because then they were settling on farms and then they were doing some pretty consistent damage, not just to crops, but that they're also stealing food from grazing animals, like they're eating their feed.
Oh my God.
Statutory responsibility. The Ohio Division of Wildlife holds the statutory responsibility of managing Ohio's wildlife resources. At times, certain species conflict with human interest. These sheets are designed to help the landowner or organization alleviate waterfowl conflict situations. So this is like, we have this conflict. Here's the pamphlet of information that we recommend to help you.
A community resource.
Yes. Canada geese, at least at this time in this area, and all native waterfowl are protected under both the Federal Migratory Bird Treaty Act and Ohio state law. This protection extends to the birds' nests and eggs. It is illegal for any person, agency, or organization to take or attempt to take, pursue, hunt, shoot, wound, kill, trap, or collect any bird, nest, or egg outside of the regular hunting season without a special permit. So you can't just kill geese when they're on your property and they're being annoying. You can hunt them during a very specific season so that hunting is regulated.
Yes.
So page 2 ends with that. And then page 3 is hunting.
Oh my God, look.
What?
His tail singed. Do you see that?
Oh no. No, I'm focusing on my presentation.
I'm sorry, there's wax and melted hair on Ray's tail right now.
Oh my God. Do you need to
stinks.
Do you need to get a brush or something?
No, he's fine.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So basically, they're establishing that geese are a problem for farms, for family homes, whatever. And they are telling you why. And then they're like, here are some things that you can do about it, but you can't just hunt them willy-nilly. But then immediately their top suggestion is hunting. Hunting is usually the best option, it says, due to fewer natural predators and the large amount of available habitat like golf courses, corporate ponds, private lakes, etc. Resident goose numbers have increased dramatically the last few years, especially in urban areas. This in turn causes an increase in the number of human goose conflicts.
Can we talk about corporate ponds?
I know. Get over it.
What the
You're not
fuck
fooling
is that
anybody. It's for their sad, locked up drones to have something like sort of okay to look at out their window.
Yeah.
It's tragic.
Make it a hologram.
Do something. Work from home.
They can choose what they look at.
Ugh.
Work from home.
No, that's worse. That's more dystopian.
I like working from home.
The most successful way to keep the goose population in check and resolve human goose conflicts is to allow hunting. So I think they're also trying to like lobby a little bit to like maybe open up some goose hunting a little more. However, if
the state published this?
Yeah, this is from the Division of Wildlife out of this county.
Oh, okay.
In Ohio, yeah. This option is not possible in every location due to city ordinances or for safety reasons. However, if hunting is feasible, this option should be the number one harassment technique used. Hunting decreases the number of geese. Yeah. Moreover, hunting will make the other harassment techniques more effective. Geese become much warier when hunted. So it's like if you hunt alongside other deterring factors, then they associate those deterring factors with death and won't want to go there because they're smart, as you explained, and have good memories. Geese that have been hunted notice helium balloons, loud sounds, or anything else unnatural in an area. They will be more likely to seek a different area to feed and rest than geese that have only been harassed.
Ray hates balloons.
Oh,
can't deal.
Get to the balloons.
Oh, good.
So hunting continued. We're going to skim. They're talking about establishing a goose hunting program. And then they lay out the advantages of hunting. It decreases the local goose population. It makes other harassment techniques more effective. It's no cost to the landowner. It provides recreation for hunters and it provides food. So it's like ways that you can monetize and also use what you're hunting. Like people can eat the geese.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we're going to get to better stuff. Goose attacks. Notice the man again in the picture. That's the
Is it
same,
the same man? What the fuck?
So,
What's
and
he
I think the
doing?
same goose. Remember earlier, a goose was like dive bombing him? Hold on, let's see if I
Yeah.
can find him.
Oh, I remember.
This guy.
Oh, so it's the same attack, maybe.
I think it's the same man, same attack, and I think like the photo is very high quality. I
think they staged it?
I think they put this poor bastard at a park and we're like, all right, we need to get some footage of goose attacks for our fancy pamphlet if we're going to lobby the state to let us do more
Cover 'em
hunting.
in goose pheromones.
Who knows? General background information on attacks. Geese have adapted well to the ponds and well-manicured lawns of urban habitats, which has placed people and geese in proximity to one another. This is especially apparent during the spring when geese aggressively defend their nesting territories. The Ohio Division of Wildlife has documented goose attacks on humans that have caused serious physical injury, such as broken bones and head injuries and emotional distress.
Oh my God.
The emotional distress I can absolutely attest to, and I got physically injured in a goose attack, so I get this. I will not let anyone forget that. Many of these injuries have occurred when the person tried to avoid an attack and tripped over an object like stairs or curbs. So it's like they didn't get directly injured because a bird attacked them. They got directly injured by the stairs they fell down when a bird attacked them.
Yeah, because you're going to get the fuck out of there.
Yes. When fed by humans, geese tend to lose their natural fear of people. This lack of fear often leads to more violent attacks during the spring nesting season. In addition, when geese lose their fear, they will begin nesting closer to areas that people frequent, such as buildings, flower beds, parking lots, picnic tables, etc. People who have had a negative experience are more likely to be afraid of geese upon their next encounter and often fall victim to attacking geese every time they come into contact with geese. For example, each spring, many people are repeatedly attacked by geese nesting next to the entryway of a building they must enter. Individuals who are not afraid of geese usually have trouble understanding how someone could possibly be afraid of a bird. But to the person who has been attacked and or injured, these threats are real.
Have you ever been chased by a fucking goose?
You have. You don't forget.
Oh, no.
Why do geese attack me? Why don't they leave me alone? Breeding instincts are among the strongest drives of animals. Again, all of this I'm reading verbatim from this, in all caps. Why do geese attack me? Why don't they leave me alone? Under the picture of this running man with a goose on his shoulders, wrapping its wings around his neck. It's like choking him out.
Against his face.
This man's being fully choked out by a
big.
goose. They're huge.
And their wingspans are significant.
This pamphlet's incredible. I'm obsessed with it. Okay. Breeding instincts are among the strongest drives of animals. Canada geese usually start choosing mates and selecting a territory for nesting in late February to early March. The females start laying eggs anytime from mid-March to mid-May. Incubation by the female begins as soon as all her eggs are laid. The gander's job during nesting season is to defend the female, their nesting territory, and eggs. If a person or another goose enters the territory, the gander will usually give a warning call, honk, to the intruder before chasing it away. Some geese can be very aggressive and will only stop their attack when the intruder has left or the goose's life is threatened. So you really got to scare them back to get them to knock it off. So then they give you some tips on what to do if a goose attacks you. The main bullet points: maintain direct eye contact and keep your chest and face pointed at the goose.
Oh my God.
If the goose acts aggressively, calmly and slowly back away, watching for obstacles.
Get that panoramic vision.
Maintain a neutral demeanor, i.e. do not act hostile or show fear. Show no fear. Be a man.
Oh no.
Waterfowl have excellent vision, as we now know. Geese seem to pay very close attention to the eyes and body language of humans and other animals. An encounter with an aggressive goose can usually be resolved if you maintain direct eye contact while facing your body directly towards the attacking goose. Never, never turn your back or shoulders away from the hostile goose. And never close or squint your eyes or block your eyes with a purse or a briefcase.
What the fuck?
If the goose makes an aggressive move towards you while hissing or spreading out its wings, you should slowly back away while using your peripheral vision to watch for obstacles you could trip over. Maintain a neutral demeanor towards the goose. Do not yell, swing, kick, or act hostile. At the same time, do not cower, do not hide your face, do not turn your back, or run from the goose.
You sound like Dwight Schrute.
I know. Over
Do not cower.
Dude.
Do not hide your face. Do not run from the goose.
No.
It's probably a gander.
Probably
for
is.
one thing.
Over-aggression may cause the female to join the confrontation, which usually causes an even more aggressive attack from the male.
Oh my God.
If a goose flies up toward your face, then duck or move away at a 90-degree angle to the direction of flight, still facing the attacking goose. So, like, duck down and go forward so it flies over you.
Oh my God.
And it can't just, like, back up. Bro. Duck and weave, bitch.
Duck and weave.
And then I'm not going to read this next part, but I am a facility manager. What can I do? And it's like call the Department of Wildlife and have them come deal with it, basically. Okay, next page. Don't feed the geese.
Don't feed them.
Look at the photo of this man lying. It's the same guy.
This poor guy.
Now fully lying on the ground, spread-eagled.
Spread goose.
With fully goosed out, with two geese hovering above him, attacking him. What
Their
did they
wings are
put
like-
on this man?
Their wings are blurry because they're just flapping on
Yes,
them.
you can see the first photo of him approaching them in their little sitting area, and then the second photo, they attack. They attack. People residing in urban and suburban areas enjoy seeing and interacting with wildlife. Feeding ducks and geese bring these birds into proximity with people. People that feed wildlife feel they are helping the birds, and this provides these people with a sense of well-being and excitement. To the ducks and geese, however, the result of relying on handouts is devastating. Feeding popcorn, bread, or shelled corn is like feeding a child junk food since the geese are not receiving a balanced diet. This activity is a very selfish pursuit. And when only one party, humans, derives a benefit.
Well, yeah.
What happens when geese lose their fear of humans? So that's kind of why they're reiterating about don't feed the geese, because if they're not afraid of you and they associate you with food rewards, they're just going to keep, if you don't give them food rewards, they're just going to fucking attack you. Like, where the fuck is my food, bitch? I thought we had a situation here. Geese that are fed by well-meaning people lose their natural fear of man and reside closer to normal humans. This can lead to violent attacks during the nesting season, which is March, April, and May, especially to people who are afraid of geese. Most injuries occur when the person is backing away from the attacking gander and trips over a curb, planter, bumper block, or steps. Parks, businesses, and apartment or condo associations may be held legally liable for physical or psychological damages. Thus, the goose feeding creates justifiable public health and safety concerns.
Well, it snowballs.
It snowballs. All right, skim, skim, skim. Don't feed them. Use visual deterrents like flags or...
Flags.
Look at the balloons.
Yuck.
Look at their drawing of balloons.
Why do they look like that?
The balloons literally have like faces, like creepy faces on them. They're the worst. That scarecrow, that thing's the worst scarecrow I've ever seen. Its hands are stumps. It's a drawing. We could have drawn a better scarecrow and cooler balloons.
Yeah.
It's not a photograph.
That's actually the end of its arm bone sticking out through its skin.
I hate it. Helium balloons staked in open fields or anchored over water have proven effective in repelling geese. Tether the balloons with 75-pound test monofilament line at least 10 feet into the air. The use of balloons larger than 2 feet in diameter is not recommended due to their increased wind resistance. Balloons should be moved every 3 to 4 days to increase their effectiveness. Eye spots on balloons also increase their effectiveness. So I guess it's like draw these on.
It's on purpose. Ew.
I hate
Well, they
it.
kind of look like owls then. I
Yep.
don't know if owls...
Or just a big looming predator. Yeah, who knows? They also
That's why they had those... Remember in Ireland on our Trova trip?
Oh, yeah.
I thought those
kites of-
birds, but they were like kites that kind of looked like birds.
Yeah,
They were
of like
just stuck on the
predatory
building.
birds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying in
That
the
was
air.
Smart.
Really
Smart.
cool. To keep like pigeons and shit away. And like
Yeah.
seagulls.
Probably. Keep them from pooping all over the trains.
So yeah, they recommend balloons, scarecrows, and Mylar tape. Those like strips of Mylar.
Oh, shiny.
Yep. And then they
don't like the
they don't like the shiny, and it makes a weird sound when it's like blowing in the wind. So
all of these things scare Ray too.
Yes, very, very normal. Very normal. Okay, skim. They also recommend putting up physical barriers like pond grids or perimeter fencing. My in-laws have property on a lake, and to deter geese, they have like a rock wall that goes up to their yard, but then at the top they just have these tiny little stakes in the ground, and then they put fishing line between the stakes, so you can't see any fencing. It like does not disrupt the view at all. But then the geese can't really see it, and they bump into it. A, they don't want to climb up the rocks anyway. But B, if they do get up there, they bump into the fencing and they don't like it, and they go back in the water.
That's very smart.
It's really clever.
When I worked at the sailing school, the docks every single morning would just be covered in goose shit, and I can still smell it.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fucking gross. So for the poop alone, you want the geese off your lawn.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
The recreational spaces. Yeah. So perimeter fencing like that can work, but now they get creative. This is where things went completely off the fucking rails. Mechanical scare devices, hazing. Using noise to your advantage. Birds react to unfamiliar sounds. Almost any loud foreign sound will startle and repel geese and other waterfowl. Birds do learn to ignore sounds that have proven harmless, especially if they are used often and for long periods of time. Prior to initiating a harassment program in urban areas, consult state, county, and local authorities regarding noise ordinances. In addition to products specifically designed to scare birds, many ordinary appliances found around the home can be used. Mechanical scare devices include, but are not limited to, leaf blowers, electronic alarms, air horns, sirens, alarm or distress calls.
And your neighbors will love you.
Well, this reminded me of your dad because they included a drawing
that drawing reminded me of my dad too.
Yeah, it looks like a potato gun. It's on a barrel attached to a propane tank, and it's labeled, "A propane exploder is a very effective tool for harassing geese on your property." The fuck?
My dad would churn out 2 for every household on the whole block.
He sure would, but you might not want to do that because on the next page it says proper preparation and diversity are the keys to success. So you don't want everyone to have the same thing. You want a variety of deterrent tactics so they don't get too accustomed to just one.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. It is imperative to begin scare tactics as soon as the geese arrive on your property in February and March. Once geese have started actively nesting, almost nothing will work to drive them off your property.
Well, they're not going to leave their freaking eggs or their nest.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to work quickly.
Proper organization is also important when starting a frightening program. The more diverse the techniques used and the more easily the operation can be changed, the more effective it will be. Once initiated, the program must be persistently applied as necessary each day until success is achieved. Use that Yankee ingenuity. Don't be afraid to experiment with different types of noisemakers. Sirens wired to movement sensing devices are effective for harassing geese as soon as they arrive. Most importantly, be persistent.
Do you know what this reminds me of though?
What? Parks and Recreation?
No, obviously not.
Oh, right.
When in Animal Crossing, when you were trying to get that goddamn penguin to leave your island,
and I just harassed him every day. I gave him dirty clothes to wear.
You had a campaign of terror.
I left garbage outside of his door, so he had to walk through garbage every day when he left his house.
You made him wear the moldy dress.
Yep. I hated him. Did
he ever leave?
Finally, he left. It took like 6 months. He loved it.
It took
He was
so
sick.
long.
He was sick. I hated him.
But yeah, that's the hazing.
Yep.
Really? You're just bullying the geese till they fucking leave.
Well, they have way more ways to bully the geese. So skim, 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 keep them off your grass, relegated to ponds, reiterating not to feed them. But if that doesn't work, pyrotechnics.
My dad would be so into this.
I know.
I'm going to send him this link.
You have to. You have to. Pyrotechnics.
He was so excited before my sister's wedding that the porta potty truck couldn't make that turn.
Oh, yeah.
So he had
to
a
do
reason to use his bobcat.
Yep. So perfect.
Don't worry, I got you.
Made his fucking weekend. I mean, like,
that was the highlight of his weekend, not his last daughter getting married off.
Nope.
It was being able to save the day with his bobcat.
God bless him. So, what are pyrotechnics? Pyrotechnics are specialized fireworks that are shot out of a 12-gauge shotgun or starter's pistol. There are 3 basic types of pyrotechnics.
That's not what pyrotechnics is.
No, it's definitely not.
Division of Wildlife, get your
Get it together. 1981, they were so coked out when they wrote this. It's like, what the fuck?
Fucking Hunter S. Thompson wrote
the
this.
same guy who had to be like dragged around the city campus and attacked by geese all day also wrote this. He's like 3 sheets to the wind. They've been parading him out all day, and then they break the news to him. Oh, right, you also have to write the pamphlet, get to work. That's why so many of his photos are prominently used.
Well, if I had to do it anyway, I'm using my phone.
100%. There are 3 basic types of pyrotechnics: screamers, bangers, and shell crackers.
Again, this isn't what pyrotechnics is.
Nope. Pyrotechnics will only work prior to nesting and again after young geese have learned to fly. Using pyrotechnics between breeding times will not drive the geese away or during breeding time. Do not overuse pyrotechnics because wildlife can become accustomed to the persistent noise. It's advised to wait until several birds are present before using pyrotechnics. Many times congregated birds must be harassed for several days, even weeks, before any results will be seen. This reminds me of Steel Magnolias when Rhett is trying to get the birds to stop nesting in the trees ahead of the wedding.
Yeah.
And he just keeps shooting the tree over and over again. It's driving everyone in the fucking... Or Drum Eatonton. Rhett is the dog, is Weezer's dog. But anyway.
I knew what you meant.
It's like, this is so fucking absurd. Like, who is doing this shit?
I don't know, but a lot of wives are pissed.
A lot of wives are pissed. Types of pyrotechnics: screamers and bangers are shot out of a starter's pistol and travel about 75 to 100 feet. Screamers are like bottle rockets, producing a high shrill or leaving a trail of smoke. Bangers produce a loud bang equivalent to a 60-millimeter firecracker.
Cool.
And then they give safety rules. Always wear safety glasses and hearing protection when using pyrotechnics. Check the firearm barrel for blockage after each shot. Maybe not like by pointing it at your face, but whatever. It is advised to run a cleaning rod with a bore brush through the shotgun barrel after every 5th shot when using shell crackers. Be aware of possible fire hazards. Never fire pyrotechnics where smoldering debris may fall in dry grass or on building roofs. Keep a fire extinguisher handy at all times. Never fire pyrotechnics into strong winds. Maybe don't use pyrotechnics. Maybe this is a terrible idea.
The warnings, is that section
it's the whole page.
Way longer than...
It's an entire page of the warnings. Pyrotechnics should be launched from a 45-degree angle to the horizon. Never fire pyrotechnics into strong winds. Be aware of wind direction and use it to your advantage. If you do not hear or see the pyrotechnic explode, do not look down either end of the firearm. Keep the barrel pointed in a safe direction and be prepared for a delayed firing. Wait at least 1 minute. If the pyrotechnic does not explode, keep the barrel pointed in a safe direction and then eject the shell from the gun. Follow the manufacturer's recommendation for disposing of the unfired shell, i.e. water deluge. While using pyrotechnics at airports, never, pre-9/11, this is the 80s,
Oh my God.
Never fire pyrotechnics in a manner that debris might fall on runways and taxiways and possibly be ingested by jet engines. Abide by local laws and inform law enforcement officials before using pyrotechnics.
When using pyrotechnics at an airport.
Literally, while using pyrotechnics at airports.
Pre-9/11. Yeah. Pre-9/11. Lots of coke.
Yeah. File this under shit you can't do now. Next page. You can also get a dog, but whatever you do not get mute swans.
What?
There's a section in here that just says mute swans. Not a good idea.
What world are we? What world was this written in? What does that mean?
I'll tell you, I think mute swans are sometimes used to repel Canada geese. However, the Division of Wildlife strongly advises against this technique for the following reasons. 1, mute swans, so they're just swans that don't honk. They're just swans that don't honk.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
Yeah. Mute swans are an exotic, non-native species that will cause conflicts with our native trumpeter swans. Mute swans do escape, turn feral, and drive out native ducks and geese from their natural habitat. Therefore, mute swans should never be used as goose deterrents. Swans, when actively nesting, are also extremely aggressive toward humans, more so than Canada geese. In fact, the only 2 instances of human fatalities attributed to waterfowl in the United States were caused by mute swans.
Stop.
Vanderpump Rules.
Hanky and Panky could never.
They just attack her. They kill her in cold blood.
Oh my God.
Swans.
After years of abuse.
Years. Swans seem to be very aggressive towards ducks. However, swans are not always effective against larger species like Canada geese. Mute swans must be pinioned to prevent their escape. I think that means like their wings clipped, which I don't love. Therefore,
like pin feathers?
Maybe, yeah. Therefore, the excess food not eaten by the swans and an aerated pond in the winter makes your property even more attractive to geese. Do not get mute swans. Border collies, great. Do that.
Okay, so the mute swans have the orange bill with the little black on top. Mm-hmm. And a trumpeter swan
is loud.
Doesn't.
It doesn't have that.
And they have an all black bill.
Mm-hmm. All right, I've got 2 more slides for you.
So mute swans are the fucking mafia.
I guess.
Birds.
Yeah, they'll fuck you up.
When all else fails,
it's always the quiet ones.
Get some backup. It's
as they say.
No. Not a good idea.
No. Mute swans dash. Not a good idea.
Because they escape and turn feral.
And they're meaner than geese. So like, girl, don't do it.
It's always the quiet one.
If dogs don't work, lasers.
Scott.
We get 2
bear traps.
Full pages on lasers. And the laser they're showing is just like a Glock where the barrel is not a gun anymore. It's just a laser pointer. It's so absurd.
I want it.
Lasers provide a new goose harassment tool which can be used in urban areas without disturbing your neighbors. If done correctly and at the right time, geese are scared by the laser beam and quickly leave an area when harassed with a laser. The lasers are only effective at night. Lasers are not effective against geese that are actively nesting, on goslings that cannot fly, or on adult geese that are molting and cannot fly. If you have geese on your property that are actively nesting, lasers should not be used for the period that the first egg is laid up until the goslings are able to fly, usually from March 15th to August 1st. In several studies conducted by USDA Wildlife Services and the Division of Wildlife, the geese never grew accustomed to the laser and always responded immediately. The average harassment time needed before the geese left the area generally decreased with more frequent use of the laser.
Oh my God. Just take a couple minutes every day and shoot lasers at the geese in your yard.
Oh, yeah. They recommend a laser. They said some people have had success with the $40 lasers that are sold at hardware stores for hanging pictures on a level plane. I think they're cheaper now. Who's paying $40 for a laser? Good God. They provide technique overview. When harassing the geese, start by directing the laser at a point several yards away from the geese and slowly move the beam towards the geese. The geese will see the beam moving toward them and usually take flight before the beam reaches them. If the beam needs to be directed towards the geese, aim it at their chests or sides and not at their eyes.
No, their eyes are too precious.
This will avoid possible disorientation of the geese and any possible eye damage. Be aware of any people or houses that are behind the harassment area so that they are not subjected to the beam reflecting off of the water.
The beam. Do not subject your neighbors to such a beam.
The HOA will be pissed. Points to consider. Bright ambient lighting near the roosting area will decrease the effectiveness of the laser, and if it is bright enough, may render the laser ineffective. The laser is not effective on areas where people feed the geese. The lasers will cause the geese to leave temporarily, but they will return if food is available.
Oh, yeah.
Lasers are most effective in areas where geese are not exposed to a lot of disturbance. No type of harassment or hazing, including the use of a laser, will make geese leave an area if they are actively nesting or have eggs or if they cannot fly. With any method of harassment, being consistent and persistent with the techniques is critical to success. That's really the last really good slide, because the final slide is my least favorite, where they talk about chemical repellents that you can use to keep geese away. But I'm not going to go over that because I don't want you to do that. That's bad.
That's not funny. That's not funny goose hazing.
No, but I'm here for lasers, pyrotechnics. What did we have here?
Mute swans.
Mute swans are a
or
no.
not mute swans.
Mute swans are an absolute no. The propane exploder.
The Sean Express.
Very effective tool. And wherever this poor bastard is that spent a whole day being attacked by geese.
Oh my God. I hope you got paid.
I hope you got paid.
Appropriately.
And that, my friends, is my segment.
That's Goose Conflict. Wow. I've learned so much today.
Yeah. Thank God for that 1980 whatever pamphlet that thing was sending me when I was scrolling through it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Dogs.
It's so good. So yeah, we'll obviously have the link to the pamphlet listed in our sources so you can just read through the whole thing yourself and behold it in its natural glory the way that I first saw it. The photos are so good.
I gotta send it to my dad.
Yep. He'll love it. Let me know what he thinks. And thank you also to Meg, our fan picker.
Oh, Meg.
What a dream.
This was just perfectly ridiculous.
Finally, geese have happened to me. Honked right into my face. Pyrotechnics did not scare it.
And I just cannot migrate.
Oh.
Finally,
you've flown along.
Wow, you're so good at the share.
You've flown along. If you only knew. Okay, that is our episode. We're not sorry.
No.
Join us on Uncorked. Let it get weird. Thank you to Meg, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Like what you see? Check out more episodes and become a member to unlock exclusive content.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.